Millin here from Tesla-Taxi-Millin.com.au. If you're renting one of these cars for Uber, please let us know if you're interested in this new Model 3, which, as you can see, has the ambient lighting up the front there, which you can select different colours. This one here is set to a sort of bluish purple colour, but you can adjust that through the toy box and other on-screen menus if you want to adjust the ambient lighting. As you can see, we're currently driving in autopilot, so every now and then we do need to apply a little bit of pressure to the steering wheel to let the car know that you're still awake and still alive. The steering speed controls are on the steering wheel here, so you can adjust that up and down. You can do your indicators here, so I'll just wait until this car goes past. So obviously indicators there, press again to cancel. Obviously with no stalks on this model, everything is through the steering wheel and the touchscreen. The windscreen wiper controls are up here. You've got voice commands here. Press this button to bring up your cameras, and you can flash your headlights with this button over here. Once we go past these cars, I'll just show you the headlights. So if you flash them there, it does bring up your headlight controls automatically down here. Likewise with the windscreen, if you wipe your windscreen wipers there, the windscreen washer controls come up on the bottom screen here automatically. So that's a bit of an overview. If you are wanting to rent one of these for Uber, of course the charging speed and the energy efficiency is very important. So this particular car can get up to 1700 kilometers an hour charging speed on the Tesla DC chargers, so the high-speed Tesla chargers, also known as superchargers. And then of course if you are wanting to check what your energy efficiency is, you can scroll through here. That says there 178 currently. When we picked this demo car up, it was sitting at 149, which is the average for this model, but we've just gone up a large hill, so that has driven the energy efficiency up a little bit, or the usage I should say up a little bit. So it's obviously not going to be as efficient driving up a mountain as driving down or driving around the city or on the freeway. Once we scroll through here, we can also see the tyre pressure, so all of that's really useful for Uber drivers to see with their energy efficiency and the tyre pressure all through that touchscreen. The driver monitor camera is up here, so if you are using your phone or doing anything else you're not supposed to do on autopilot, of course the car will beep at you and you can actually get strikeouts and get barred from using the self-driving functions for a week if you don't pay attention to the appropriate ways to use the system. So that camera up there is always monitoring where my eyes are looking and will beep at me and give me warnings on screen if I'm not paying appropriate attention to the road. When you are in self-driving mode like this, it is important that you are always ready to take over. So of course if we needed to go around something now, we can just grab the steering wheel and apply pressure, and that'll, as you heard there, drop it out of autopilot. That goes off, the speed stays on, and of course if we tap the brake, they both go off. So to engage that again, just double click down on this middle center scroll wheel here on the right hand side. The scroll wheel on the left here will do your media controls, so going back and forward through music tracks and scrolling up and down for volume. So that's all pretty straightforward. Anyone who's driven a car before will probably know about that. If the windscreen wipers don't come on, as you can see here, we just hold this and that will bring them on, and we can set them to a automatic speed or just back to auto if we want to. All nice and easy through the touchscreen. If you'd like to rent one of these cars for Uber, just chop into Tesla-Taxi.com.au and click on the Uber request, and we can let you know when our next car is going to be available, either the refresh Model 3 that we're currently in or one of our Model Ys, which we have several of around Australia. Please let me know if there's anything else you'd like to cover in a future video. In the meantime, check out Tesla-Taxi.com.au if you'd like to rent one of these cars for Uber, or there are some direct links for some of our vehicles on Turo if you're just looking for a casual rental. Thank you.